the game being ready here, so let's take a look at the players' profiles. Here's Travis.
Travis Smith. He played Burning Abyss at the WCQ. He's on Blue Eyes today. He's been dueling for quite a long time.
Yeah. And
I can easily see why he's been drawn to Burning Abyss. Focuses on consistency. That's basically the Burning Abyss MO. And he's from Miami.
Yeah, so...
Not too far off, about 5 hours.
Yeah. And Matthew from Australia chose Monarch, the XYZ variant. And, yeah, so a lot of regional wins, and then topping the WSQ. He's here to have a lot of fun.
He's got a really great disposition, actually. He seemed to be having a great time.
Yeah, all the Australian guys are absolutely loving it, and they were telling me how all their friends back home are tuning in. It's midnight in Australia at the moment, so...
well, thank you for staying with us.
Yeah.
And we'll get you to the match right now, so you don't have to stay up too much longer. Here we are in the top 8 of the 2016 Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading Card Game World Championship. We're getting the opening hands right now for our 2 duelists, and as you can see, that's a very beautiful new playmat.
Yep. I really like this one.
That is Juno. She's not a Teller Knight. Kind of looks like one. She's inspired by Cape Canaveral and the space program. That's also something known in Florida.
Yep.
All right, it looks like Matthew is taking the first turn, and he's drawn the Pantheism.
Yep.
We saw Admasu yesterday opening up with that Pantheism twice in 3 games. It's a very strong start for the Australian.
Yep. Let's see where his hand goes from here.
Got double pot of duality. One of those dualities not going to be that useful at the moment.
Yeah, his hand seems bigger than it should be.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You shouldn't have 6 cards in the first turn, so maybe one of those pot of dualities is a duplicate. We'll see.
Okay.
Judge, what is your happened to me on the? What is your question? Is there like?
So Pantheism has been banished. He's searching for it right now.
Yeah.
We have yet to see what is happening with the hand there.
Yeah. So Matthew is just
shows triple tenacity.
Yeah, straight for the tenacity. No reason not to, I guess, in this kind of situation. You want to be able to guarantee a search for one of those spell cards.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, not quite getting a good count on his hand there.
No.
1, 2, 3.
It's just one pot of duality.
1 pot of duality. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. With the extra card from Pantheism, so that should be correct.
Yeah, so let's see if he can... yeah, so I think this is the best option for him here. He's going to have to somehow solve the fact that he can't get a Monarch on the board right now, and escalation seems to be the best way to do that.
Ah, yes, yeah, the effect failure on Edia from the Smith side. That's,
maybe Travis just passed the first turn. Yeah, I think Travis may have just passed the first turn, so that's why there is that extra card.
I see. Well, that makes a lot more sense then.
Yeah. That's super hard to tell for us, really.
It's a rare opening move.
Yeah, it seems strange that he wouldn't have let that go through and then played Max C to try and make his hand a little better.
Well, it could just be that he knows that he can't deal with a Monarch right now.
That hand that he has right now, let's show Travis' hand here. He's struggling a little.
Not super great. We've not seen his draw for the turn yet, though.
He's a double Galaxy Soldier, though.
Discards 1 for the second.
Yeah. Okay, so he drew Melody for the turn, which kind of
the Melody could help
him to do something.
That could get him both a Light Monster.
Yeah.
He can basically get to Alternative and the second discard for Galaxy Soldier if he needs it.
Yeah. At the same time, though, Matthew has got Escalation.
He's got Escalation for Kuraz, right? He's got Kuraz?
Yeah. That's the only disruption that he really has.
And there is a cost associated with Kuraz. If he does use it to disrupt Smith, he'll be giving him a free card for each.
Yeah.
Cards Max C. 2 Melody of Awakening Dragons.
Yeah, I think Travis is in a good spot here.
He gets both original and new Blue Eyes.
Alternative.
Blue Eyes and alternative.
Okay.
Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon has to first be special summoned from your hand by revealing the original Blue Eyes White Dragon. So you can't just play with Alternative Dragon, you have to play the original as well.
Yeah. So that Melody is really good for that, because you can search out both straight away.
What is good, though, is that even though you have to summon Alternative Dragon from your hand first, if it gets blasted by that Kuraz after being summoned, he can then summon it back with Return of the Dragon Lords.
Yeah. Yeah.
He can leave Casiero basically with no monsters. I think he's in a good position.
Yeah. I mean, he's still got the potential to summon the second Galaxy Soldier.
That's very true.
So he could summon Alternative, then summon the second Galaxy Soldier with discarding the original Blue Eyes.
He's got to be very careful with this play sequence, though, so he doesn't wind up with an orphaned soldier basically just sitting there.
Yeah, because it's not much use by itself.
Summons the alternative.
Yep.
Casiero says, that's fine, but hold on just a moment, I may have a response.
I think either way, there's no way for Edia to really get to the graveyard too quickly. Like he's got to get Infinity on the board, and he can't do that without Edia going to the graveyard via escalation summoning something, which is always nice to get the Pantheism back. That's kind of where I was going with that one.
Yep.
Yeah, he's going to be able to get Pantheism back, which is always nice.
Now the question is, does he summon the soldier now or force the activation of escalation?
As the second soldier.
He goes with the soldier, and that's going to force something out of Casiero.
Yeah, I think he has to.
He's going to wait for the Nova and hope that he doesn't have something to...
Yeah.
Doesn't have a fusion monster to summon.
Does he play Cyber End, reckon?
I would guess not. Nope, I don't see it.
Yeah, then it was correct to wait.
So that's going to be channel 1 targeting this. This will be channel 2 targeting...
Take out both?
Nova and this first thing.
I think he's just willing to accept that he's going to take a hit from that Blue Eyes alternative White Dragon. But little does he know that his opponent also has Return of the Dragon Lords.
Destroys his own duality.
And Pantheism back to hand.
This
Yeah,
could
he
get
kind of wants
ugly.
to keep all of that. Well, he can play Ether now, right? Because he has Curse.
Does he have an Ether in hand? Well, yes he does.
That's right, isn't it? Because it's now Tribute Zone, so...
He can. I don't know how much that helps, though, because of Return of the Dragon Lords. Because you can't Kuraz him out again.
No. But if he wanted to save himself some damage, I guess it's not really... Oh, well, I guess he's going to go for it. What do you think he's going to summon? I guess either way he's going to be able to save himself some damage here, and he's probably going to put Prime Monarch in the graveyard. So that's going to help with the amount of tributes that he needs.
It's either going to be an Ether or an Erebus.
Yeah, I think Erebus would be the best choice, because then he can... it's going to go to the graveyard, and then he can use its effect in the graveyard.
Yeah, that'll help him to get back on the Monarch train.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think this is definitely the right line of plays here. Travis is...
I think what Travis might do is try to stick him with the Erebus in hand. Just destroy Ether,
Yeah.
and then have that go back to his hand without having a currently visible way to summon it.
Yeah. So he makes a rank A play here. He's going to go into Dark Matter Dragon.
Tachyon Dragon into full armor.
Yeah.
I like the effect.
Yeah. It always feels a little strange when you kind of... Your opponent's just got free reign now. Like, he's not got any more interruptions. So it's... Travis can just do what he wants to do at this point.
Takes out Escalation, forcing Casiero to rely entirely on Ethers for the rest of his opponent turn interaction.
Yeah. Well, he might be able to recycle that escalation somehow using Edia at some point.
Will he, though? Is that more important than going for Pantheism. Because he does have another copy of Escalation. He could just go get it later.
Oh, he's playing multiple copies. Okay, then yeah, he's probably not going to want to recycle that.
3 different
I figured he was
Blue
only
Eyes.
playing one copy, but he's playing 2.
He's got Whitestone, Dragon Spirit of White, Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon. That Alternative Dragon cannot be summoned later.
Yeah, that's kind of a cool thing that Matthew decided to get rid of both of his Max Cs because it's not really good in this matchup.
It's too late. It's too late now.
Yeah,
It could be useful, but not at this point.
no.
And he sent 3. What was the third thing? To get rid of all 3? No, 2 Maxis. Third monster.
Yeah, I couldn't see.
Dark Matter Dragon banishes 3 monsters.
Yeah, I couldn't see what the third monster was.
I don't see whatever the third monster is.
Yeah, but he probably picked something that he really doesn't want to draw right now.
Alright, goes for the double attack.
Yeah.
Goes for 12. 12. So he's going to land that Erebus in the graveyard and force Casiero to start discarding if he wants to get cards back.
Yeah. But he's got I think that's another thing to note is that Pot of Duality choice. He's got Pot of Duality in hand now, which, if he needs to do some special summons, he can just discard the Pot of Duality for the Erebus.
Doesn't he need a Monarch Speller Trap for that?
Oh, I thought it was just discard. Maybe wrong.
Take a look at Erebus. This? Yes, you do need to discard a Monarch Speller Trap, so he'd have to give up his special summons to find one.
Yeah.
So Casiero's not in the worst position in the world. He does have blocking with the Prime Monarch, but his hand is a little bit awkward right now because he cannot play Pantheism. He would have to discard it.
It would be a little more scary if Travis had a Blue-Eyed Spirit Dragon, I think.
Yeah, if he had Spirit Dragon to block Prime Monarch, that would be rough. If he could block spells with number 38, that could also be rough.
Yeah.
And it looks like in the end phase, Blue Eyes has hit the field. And we can't forget that Return of the Dragon Lords is still in the graveyard to prevent 1 instance of destruction.
Yeah.
Alright, and he gets an Allure of Darkness. He's got an Eidos in hand, so that is live.
Yeah. So he's going to discard Pantheism to search back the Erebus. So he can summon Erebus right now.
Yes, he can summon Eidos and then Erebus.
He's going to play Allure. Draws the second Erebus and Ether. Ooh, that's nice.
That's a really good draw off Allure.
Yeah. So let's see. He's probably going to use Pantheism right now.
Quick check of the graveyard. And right now, Smith's only card in hand is Blue Eyes Classic. So he's going to be in need of a pretty good draw.
Yeah.
Here
goes the Pot of Duality.
If you'd like to give it to me, that's fine, but I do indeed want the return, actually.
I've gotten Pantheism so much.
I will probably
So,
go back to the deck.
What he's played.
Yeah, Pot of Duality doesn't quite do that.
Smith is confusing it with that other card that starts with P, and now we're going to see that one.
Travis was trying to say, can you just take that Kuraz? That would be fine, right?
That'd be good. You love Kuraz, it's your favorite.
So he decides to take the return, which is obviously probably the best choice there.
Yes. And he gives them a choice of all the different ways that I'm going to tribute your monster.
Yeah, so
and show you the Rebus, and then look at that.
like a little magic trick, didn't it? Because he didn't shuffle, so he kind of just searched off the bottom of the deck.
Oh, how mysterious. I can't believe there was a Stormforth there.
And then I'll activate Monarch Stormforth.
Yeah, I think Matthew is in a
And my Prime Monarch.
great spot now. This Erebus is going to be able to make a great play to get rid of. To get rid of that Blue Eyes that's on the field. Because obviously he doesn't know that Blue Eyes Classic is in hand. However, Travis does have the possibility with the cards that we're seeing right now. He has the possibility of summoning alternative White Dragon.
That's right.
By using the Ancient Stone.
He's got the Ancient Stone in his graveyard to get one back.
Yeah. and he can get the one back that wasn't properly summoned, so that he
get
can
it into the-
make that, and put it in the graveyard in a.
No, we'll not enter the deck anymore.
So I feel
Better
like
way,
in,
I guess.
in a perfect world, he picks up Return of the Dragon Lords here and winds up with two
Oh.
alternatives, like a backup for once the ether hits.
Yeah, or maybe. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. So Ether's going to be able to disrupt this play. Just
Once-
wondering where exactly Matthew can go
At 28.
to make something that Travis can't deal with. Because just one alternative won't really do it.
Pass to you.
It's tough because of the.
Send my main.
Oh, that's not
Ooh,
bad.
Yikes!
But he's
Now,
only got one White Stone of Ancients, though.
Does have one white stone, so I think he's first going to summon
Summon
this
the alternative.
alternative dragon.
Yes,
and force
I
out
agree.
ether.
Completely agree.
That's fine.
This is a really back and forth game. We didn't
Yeah,
get
this is really close. That trading was a great draw, though.
That's so good. I mean, Casiero had the allure and drew into the perfect stuff with it.
Yeah.
So let's see if Travis can answer back with his trade-in.
Yeah, I guess trade in here. What would you want to see? I think Cards of Consonance and another White Stone would be ideal. He's shuffling too fast. I can't tell what it is. I think that's Return of the Dragon Lords. Yeah, he's looking at his graveyard. That leads me to believe that it is.
All right, so ether was summoned, but he did not activate its effect. So it seems.
Maybe he's out of Kuraz's. Yeah, he's out of Kuraz's.
Out of Kuraz, he's only
Yeah,
got two.
I think he naturally drew one, and then one's in the graveyard.
I thought he shuffled it back with duality.
Oh, okay, yeah, maybe. I thought he drew it again later on, but I'm unsure. Yeah, maybe he just didn't want to use that Kuraz in that situation. He probably let Travis target his Erebus and then just summoned either, and then. So now, as far as Matthew's concerned, he doesn't have. That's an effect veiler. Okay, I was trying to figure out what that was. It's very shiny, ultimate effect veiler.
No response.
Normal summons it. Synchro summon.
To Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. That's likely.
Got a Spirit Dragon. That'll at least keep the Prime Monarch suppressed.
Graveyard. Oh, but that's close to the graveyard. Okay.
Yeah, I did it before and one made me move it there. So.
Okay, is that something bad? I mean, it's like kind of.
It's a caution. Don't.
Okay. I don't want. I'm gonna end my turn. Where's the gift? No, I did not search it.
So you end your turn?
Yeah.
All right. So Travis's turn is done.
Yeah. So Matthew here, I think he's got a various number of abilities that he wants to use in the graveyard. So
Okay.
The big one to stop would be Irvis.
yeah,
So he
the
can't get it
Erebus
back.
one and the Prime Monarch.
Then
I think he just drew
stand my main?
Instant Fusion.
Interesting. Let's see what he can instant fusion for. Not Norden, it's forbidden right now.
No.
But Panzer Dragon's not bad.
1,000 Dice Restrict. That would certainly get that Spirit Dragon off the field pretty quickly.
If I drew the tuner guy there, I would have.
Well, let's see.
That would be a fun one. I'm not saying it's the best play. I'm just saying that would be pretty fun.
Yeah.
1,000 Dice Restrict. That hasn't been in the World Championships. We're not seen that in the World Championships
That's
for around
2004?
10. Yeah, I was going to say around 10 years. That's 12 years ago. Wow. Yeah.
Tributes ether for ether.
Just this effect, no return.
Yeah. Okay.
Just uses ether here, does not use return.
Yeah.
Probably running out of Monarch-sized cards.
Yeah. So there is one Cuirass in the deck. You can see it just there now.
Yeah, that was the one he shuffled back with Pot of Duality.
Yeah, it must have been.
To get Erebus.
I can. Yeah, you're gonna go in. Or?
Does not have
Hopefully not.
Pantheism available. He
Just
doesn't have...
Wait your turn, I don't want to waste time.
I don't believe he has Escalation available.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Goes Twin Twister, discarding... There we go.
He's going to be
That'll
able to
get
overlay it into rank 8 monster now. What's it going to be?
Very interesting. Rank 8 monsters are
He's got Titanic Galaxy.
Prime Photon. That's pretty big.
Has he got number 95 as well?
He doesn't, but 62 has 4,000 attack points.
Yeah.
Which might be just what he needs.
Yeah, but you can kind of assume that Travis is going to turn that Spirit Dragon into an Azir Eyes.
Yep.
Yeah.
goes instant fusion.
Yeah, I've got a strange feeling that
I feel like
he's
this
gonna
might not go
Yeah,
as
here
well
it
as
is.
Casiero wants.
Oh, wow. Okay. So we've just seen 1,000 Dice Restrict for the first time in 12 years on the world stage.
Let's bring 1,000 Eye Restrict up. We can eat monsters.
Yeah. Pegasus, all those years ago.
And then no other monster can attack until they...
That monster can't attack and dies at the end phase. All of my other monsters can.
All other monsters can't attack.
Yeah.
That's Thousand Dragon.
Any other monsters
Yep.
can't attack.
So Casiero has locked himself out of attacks. 1,000 Dragon. What are you doing, 1,000 Dragon? 1,000 Eyes. Oh. Well, that would be why it's not there. Okay, well, 1,000 Eyes Restrict can target a monster, take it as an equip card. Actually, let's put up
Against the
Relinquished
attack
because it's the fused form of Relinquished.
Yeah.
It's kind of like this. It can
Yeah.
absorb monsters. However, the main point of 1,000 Eyes Restrict and what's going to get Casiero in trouble is that all the monsters on the field cannot attack.
Yeah. But he's still able to summon that rank 8 monster that we were talking about just now.
Yeah, he can make something real big.
I think Titanic Galaxy would be nice. Oh no, he's going to go for the number 62.
Yeah.
And he also summons the Prime Monarch as well.
Yeah.
But he's out of interaction and out of cards. Azure Eyes, untargetable currently. Can't be destroyed by card effects as well.
Yeah, he's going to get a blue eyes. I think he drew Soul Charge. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad. How big is this Soul Charge going to go? We need targets.
Yeah. He's only got 4,400 life points. Now that's pretty scary, especially when you're facing down a 4,000 attack monster.
No, he's got plenty of things that he can revive, that can take it out.
Yeah.
And don't forget, he still has Return of the Dragon Lords in there.
Yes, he still
The
has
entire
that.
time. So even if Casiero was able to attack, he still could have protected his monster.
Yeah. Is that his hand or is that his deck? I can't tell.
He just shuffled Casiero's deck.
Casiero's got not so many cards left.
0 cards in hand, not a whole lot in deck.
Yeah.
But he can still put up a big defensive front with the Prime Monarch until another copy of Spirit Dragon hits the field.
Yeah. Just something to note. This is only game 1. There's been some crazy interactions going on here.
Oh, this has been a really good game.
We've seen 1,000 Dice Restrict the first time in 12 years. Maybe not 1,000 Dragon for all those fans who wanted to see that 1,000 Dragon.
Yeah, I got a little excited after we had Red Eyes Black Dragon Sword in the WCQ, but
Yeah,
not
maybe
quite
one
getting
day.
the Joey cards.
Yeah, maybe one day.
This is Kaiba's event.
Yep. So, Travis is deciding what he wants to... Oh, that's right.
That's very
he's
smart.
He's going to be able to get Nova and put Infinity on top.
That's
Wow,
really smart.
That's so clever.
The alternative that was supposed to summon correctly.
The alternative that was special summoned correctly, Cyber Dragon Nova, which was summoned correctly and then destroyed.
Yeah.
Normally,
his
Nova
summon
won.
was not negated.
Yeah. Normally, he gets solemned if it's in the graveyard like that, along with Spirit Dragon.
Yeah.
He can only pay for one more, but that would put him in extreme danger if he does.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's not too smart to reduce yourself down to below 1,000 life points.
He might do it though for like a tuner,
Yeah, for the Spirit Dragon, that's
or
possible.
for a live Spirit Dragon that can be swapped.
Is that going to be a second alternative? I mean, he could just put, like, obviously he can't attack because of Soul Charge, but he could put
Galaxy or something on the field.
yeah, like enough to clear Matthew's board and then be ready for next turn.
I think that's going to be the goal here.
Yeah, I think he's going to summon Titanic Galaxy here. Probably going to be Galaxy plus
Galaxy
Infinity.
plus Cyber Dragon Infinity. You're not getting past that.
Yeah.
Not without Lava Golem.
No.
Or the Winged Dragon of Ra Sphere mode,
Yeah.
since I think he's going to have 3
Yeah,
monsters
Sphere
on the
mode.
field at the end here. And I don't even think he used his Azure Eyes ability.
No, he didn't. I found that a little strange.
Yeah, he
I-
could have gotten a free summon. He absorbs.
All the way around. All the way around.
There we go. You got it right. He absorbs number 62. He destroys Prime,
with alternative.
and he can't attack with that alternative anyways, so it's fine.
Oh, Soul Charge is in effect, so no battle phase this turn anyway.
Yep. And Casiero is asking if he's even allowed to activate that because he can't not attack. But in this case, even though he can't have a battle phase, well, then he definitely super is following the restrictions on Alternative Dragon.
Yeah. I think that number 38 here would be closing statements.
That would be the backbreaker.
He's got Graveyard Negate, Cyber Dragon Infinity Negate, and number 38. What a strong board this would be. Now he's laying on the table.
I think he just realized that he forgot his Aether Eyes summon, and he didn't need to spend that extra 1,000 points.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Matthew has just one copy of Meteor of Destruction.
Can you play that to beat somebody? I think they're
Actually, no, you can't. Yeah,
they got to be 3,000.
Let's go Tremendous Fire instead.
Okay.
You can play Tremendous Fire.
I'm down with Tremendous Fire.
Yeah. If he draws Tremendous Fire right now, it's all over.
We don't have Tremendous Fire.
Tremendous Fire, Poison of the Old Man.
Poison of the Old Man. That's a good one.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, we got
There
that
you go.
one.
You're not going to see it in this duel, but there's the Old Man himself. Seen some people use that in Aromage decks as either damage to finish people off or to trigger all their life gain effects.
Yeah.
All right, Casiero's up. He goes Idea.
That's a pretty good draw. But he did end up with number 38 on the field.
Yeah. Casiero needs action. He needs not just material, but something to summon with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think...
he's just trying to bait the Infinity at this point.
Yeah.
That's the key with effects like this. You have to just let your opponent play until you find something that actually directly threatens the board, and that's when you spring it.
Yeah.
Summons Idea, banishes Eidos to summon another monster.
Does he have a rank 1? Not that I don't think it's going to help right now.
I don't see one, no.
Nope.
Brings out Prime Monarch. And it looks like he negated with Spirit Dragon.
Yeah.
Now, Infinity can only take attack position monsters.
Yeah.
So the Prime Monarch is safe.
Yeah. So remembers the Azure Eyes effect. He's running out of monster zones here.
He has none left. That is his 5th.
Yeah.
Switches everything to attack position. He's going all out here.
Yeah. He could have overlaid into Ender Blather, but that's the only play that I could see that would reduce any of these monsters down.
Style points. Don't get rid of your opponent's life points, though.
Nope.
I don't think he's playing it either.
Nice.
Just attack it, seriously.
He's just attacking. And Travis Smith takes the excellent back and forth game 1.
That was a really intense game.
Yeah, I thought he might have had it early on when Casiero managed to basically do his entire Monarch setup, but he didn't have quite enough action to finish things off.
Yeah, I think that was so bad. 12 years ago, that card was last seen.
I don't know that
on the world stage.
It's particularly enjoyed its experience here after being summoned, failing to absorb its target, and then summarily exploding in the end phase. But, you made it. You made it, buddy.
Yeah, you made it. You got more time on the table than I have, so that's good. That's good. Right, so Travis opens with a Sage here.
All right, Sage's Thighs blue. Oh, and Casiero has let him go first.
Yeah,
that's just actually on the pass. I don't think he passed though because you're in danger of taking 8,000.
No, I feel like all the questions that he told me about is coming up here. Yeah, he told me that he's actually built his deck to go second with cards like Electric Wires.
So Smith should.
Travis decided to go with Book of Eclipse.
Interesting
for this matchup.
Let's take a look at his hand. He does not have much of anything. That is not a super solid hand right now. It needs something. He's got Eidos, he's got Instant Fusion. I guess he could get the Erebus out if he really needed to.
Yeah.
But I think he's going to be facing down at least a Cyber Dragon Infinity, possibly a number 38 as well, because we see that Smith has a Soul Charge in his hand.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of...
Smith has drawn just extremely well here.
Yeah. Really, really good.
And there's no Max C to stop him from doing whatever he pleases.
No. He's going to have Infinity, and he's going to be able to soul charge for number 38.
Oh no, he's missing the second. He's missing the second level 8.
Oh, is he? Oh well, he can at least get Spirit Dragon.
Yes.
At least making out it's like some kind of bad thing. No.
He could get Spirit Dragon. I think he could go to Crystal Wing as well because he has the.
Yeah, he could.
The second
he
tuner.
could.
Now he is going to be forced to negate the. Oh no, he's got the Eclipse.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
This is
a pretty nasty setup.
Yeah, really nasty.
I still think Casiero needs like one more card to make this hand to actually break the board.
Yeah, well, he only needs to play 2 cards to then be able to Monarch Stormforth away the Infinity. He just needs to play something that seems threatening enough that isn't Stormforth. That's it. That's the kind of the end of it, really. He's got to play something to get that Infinity used, and then be able to play the Stormforth to get over it. That's the key of it. In all honesty,
he really needs like backup though. Like just Erebus. That doesn't get you past the deck that could recover as well as Blue Eyes can.
Well, you say you're definitely right. I think the Blue Eyes deck can put itself in a position that it can recover from really well. But I think this exact position here isn't that recoverable. It's not like he's got Dark Matter Dragon putting Ancients alternative in the grave. He's not got a Melody in hand. Soul Charge is kind of the big one.
I guess the question is he going to use the Soul Charge now or hold it just in case his opponent can out the Infinity?
No, I think he's passed.
He's passed.
Matthew,
that's smart.
Matthew has drawn.
He picks up his Pantheism, but the only thing he can discard is the Monarch Stormforth.
Yeah, but he could get another Monarch Stormforth.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he does have the Erebus. Wow, this is super interesting here. I think, this is difficult. I guess he could play because it destroys as well. Because he could play the Eidos, and then that he would surely negate that.
Yeah, he can't play the Eidos first. That's for certain.
Yeah, so
Pantheism discarding Stormforth. That's okay. I think that's the right.
Okay,
move.
that was quite a threatening card, but he decides to let it go.
I think he's letting it go because he wants to negate the next one that gets searched. Or is he not letting it go?
Matthew already drew a card, and then Travis stopped him. He's negating that.
Okay,
Whoa.
he's going to negate it.
Okay. He's just going to be able to play Eidos, and then get another Stormforth, and then play Erebus. I'm not saying that's that's going to win, just outright winning the game here, but
2 in hand, sorry?
yeah, Cyber Dragon Infinity is really tough to get around.
Well, one thing for Casiero is that he can at least get the Cyber Dragon Infinity back into the deck, and that'll stop it from being brought back with Soul Charge. I think he's only playing with one.
He can Stormforth it.
Yeah, he can Stormforth, but that puts it in the graveyard. And if he puts it in the graveyard, it can come back.
Yeah, yeah, but without material, it's not much use. Unless Matthew does have a special summoned monster for him to be able to absorb straight away.
He can take his own.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
He can absorb any
that's a
special
good
summon
point.
monster on the field.
That's a good point. Yeah, so he could, just
Guards Twin
Twin Twisters. I think both players here have to keep in Twin Twisters just in case.
Yeah.
But neither of them really want to play it. That's quite a funny little thing there.
Instant Fusion up
Fusion.
next.
Yeah, a fusion in a can.
It's Panzer Dragon. Thousand Eyes Restrict is crying right now.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go back to the deck for sure.
Okay, he's going to be able to
Yeah.
make some, make Pleiades or something if he really wants to.
Pleiades could be pretty good.
Yeah,
Get Infinity back into the extra deck at least.
yeah.
But I feel like
Or
this
he
is
could go
going to
into
Yeah.
Volcasaurus.
Yeah. So I take 25.
Wow, he's playing this so well.
It's going to do a lot of damage here.
Yeah,
And Volcasaurus can't attack directly, but attacking Sage is basically as good as
Yeah.
attacking directly.
yeah.
Normal summon. Okay. Yeah.
Wow, this is strong. He's going to be able to take cards out of his hand as well.
Yeah.
He's not going to use the Sage. He's just going to start taking cards out of his hand. And if he takes away that Soul Charge,
50-50 shot.
whoa, that's going to be big. Let's see what he decides to
50-50
mill
shot.
here.
Unless he wants to take something from the graveyard. I don't think he will, though.
No, definitely not. But he doesn't know. He doesn't know that he's got soul charge.
It's a
If he
50-50
takes away
shot,
that soul charge,
Shuffle one from the hand.
then that's going to leave Travis with just the Book of Eclipse in hand. That's not much use. Oh, it was
He
the
got
soul
the
charge.
soul charge. He doesn't even know how lucky
He
he just
doesn't
got.
know. He doesn't know. Travis knows.
Travis doing a very good job
Whoa.
of not showing
Yeah.
that
yeah.
he just lost his out.
Yeah, I'm not doing a very good job of showing that he's just lost his one out. Wow. Okay, so I guess he needs to draw into Return of the Dragon Lords here.
Oh, or the soul charge just got sent
Yeah,
back.
all the soul charge. Whoa! It's not like he has a White Stone of Ancients in the graveyard either. So I mean, if he draws like a vanilla Blue Eyes or something, then just that's not going to be
vanilla Blue
summonable.
Eyes wouldn't do it. Actually, any Blue Eyes wouldn't do it, and he's still got 5 left in deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be taking 28.
What a turnaround in this game here. He was facing down Cyber Dragon Infinity just a turn ago.
Goes for Upstart Golem, gets another shot, and picks up a different stone.
That's not ideal.
Not ideal, but it's not the worst.
No,
because Casiero has literal nothing.
But Travis is on 2,700 life points.
He does. He can defend, though, and get a special summon in the end phase to get past that Erebus. I would not count him out here yet.
He just needs a monster to get over the stone.
Stone has more defense than you'd think.
No way.
It's got a big 2,000, right? Is it 2,000?
Or am I thinking of Sage? Sage has 1,500 defense. The White Stone of Ancients has... Is this guy tiny?
Yeah.
It's 500.
Yeah.
Alright, so Pot of Duality for Ether. After attacking.
Okay, so he didn't draw another monster.
No, he drew Pot of Duality.
Yeah. So Travis just has... He's kind of in the same situation he was last turn, but he's got a Blue Eyes. That's a good thing.
And he does have a stone in his graveyard as well, so he can force the Ether out.
Melody.
Oh, he goes
wow.
Melody.
Whew. That's
That's a good pickup.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, okay, thank you.
So traps I have now at 31. Is that right?
All right, okay.
Is that right?
31, yes.
Melody?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Oh, sorry, I thought you played Book of
No, you discarded the Book of Eclipse. It's interesting that he didn't use the stone effect in the end phase, but looks like it has rewarded him, though.
Yeah. Oh, wait, has he used all of his normal Blue Eyes White Dragons?
He's only used one.
Okay, so I guess he's going to get 2 of those, so he can then use the stone and get the Blue Eyes back.
I thought he would have summoned a Blue Eyes from his graveyard in the end, or from his deck in the end phase,
Yeah, same.
and also alleviate a possible dead draw.
That's fine, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, that seems strange that you didn't do that.
Very interesting. We'll see. He will probably get a draw out of Erebus,
Yep.
or out of
No, so-
Kuraz.
Seemed to have been a life point error, so Travis is now above what a Monarch would be able to do.
Titles, yeah. So chain. Oh, sorry, Vanishes cost.
Yeah.
All right, Erebus tributed for Ether.
Yeah. Maybe he's going to let him get a card here from Kuraz. If he does, then he's going to be... oh no, he's just going to get another Ether.
I feel like Travis had...
During the end phase, I'll activate Effective Prime, banishing return.
Yeah.
Either returns to the hand.
Yeah.
I think he would have been better off with the second Blue Eyes on the field. I just don't know why he didn't summon it.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't summon that. Oh, and he's got Stormforth in hand as well.
He just drew Stormforth.
Yeah. Wow, what a draw. Yeah, he's going to be able to just take away that Blue Eyes.
That's,
Attack for 5,600.
that'll do it.
Oh, did I...
Wow, this is such an intense match.
Game one.
Backwards and
So
forwards.
Casiero wins the coin flip on getting rid of Soul Charge with Erebus.
Yeah.
And Travis Smith either elects not to use a stone effect or just forgets to use a stone effect.
Yeah, well, he forgot his Eyes in the first game. Maybe he's feeling a little bit of pressure here.
Yeah, that's entirely possible. Great job for us here as well. All right. Looks like our players have drawn their hands. Travis Smith looks like he's got some draw power, at least.
Yeah, there's
He's
a
got
trade in.
alternative, regular blue eyes.
So I think the key thing to remember here is that Travis is obviously going to choose to go first, and Matthew wants him to go first. He seems to have just opened a bunch of big dragons.
Sorry.
Trade in, discards blue eyes, draws 2 cards.
Ooh, opening double.
Well, it's
blue
fine
eyes.
because he had the
had
trade in there.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought he drew into another.
No, he originally had it, but this is pretty good because I think he picked up Galaxy Soldier as well.
So we could see that Cyber Dragon Infinity again.
On the other hand, to get it out, he would have to take the Max C challenge
Ooh,
and then do it into an electric virus.
yeah. Cyber Dragon Infinity, another target for Electric Virus.
This could be really, really brutal if he gets Stormforth into Vanity's Fiend.
Yeah, and well, you could Electric Virus as well.
Virus into Vanity's Fiend. Casiero drew exactly what he needed this match.
Wow.
So that activates in the hand, and then I'm chaining next to it.
Oh, that's not what you want when you're summoning that Galaxy Soldier. Because Galaxy Soldier, although very strong combination between the double Galaxy Soldier, it's not so great just on the field alone.
Yeah, you just kind of have to stop, I think, at this point. You can't give him all those cards.
Yeah. Galaxy Soldier is kind of like the Battle Guard cards. He always needs one of his friends to back him up.
And he's picked up Erebus, and now he has a Monarch as well.
No more deck searching, sorry?
No more deck searching.
Matthew's hand here is pretty good. I think this game has just shown what these players can do. They've both been able to just, again, the deck building here at the World Championships is just fantastic. Okay, so Travis does decide to stop.
That's the smart play, but it might already be too late.
Draws an Edier as well. I don't think he would risk. I don't think Matthew would risk playing Edier and it getting Veiled here.
No. Not a chance.
I mean, he could play the Electric Virus on the alternative dragon, use its effect to destroy the Galaxy Soldier, then summon the Vanity's Fiend.
Just go and Stormforth Vanity's Fiend.
Yeah, I guess he's going to save that Electric Virus.
And that could just be it. Can't special summon at all.
Yeah.
And even though he's picked up another Blue Eyes Return Dragon, he can't play it. He really needs Book of Eclipse.
This is such a huge play here. This is exactly what Matthew built his deck to do. This Vanity's Fiend is just going to sit there and stop Travis from summoning any of his big, strong dragons.
Yeah,
And the Galaxy Soldier.
He's got outs to this. It's just there aren't that many. They come from the side deck. It's 2 Book of Eclipse.
I would like
Yeah.
And that's it.
It's got to be the Book of Eclipse. I remember back in Necros format when that was your only hope, was a couple of those Book of Eclipses.
No, he's got Dark Hole. Never mind. He's got Dark Hole, 2 Book of Eclipse. 3 possible outs, assuming he makes it past this turn, which he should, because Vanity's Fiend is at least also preventing the Ether double up.
Yeah.
All I was going to do is attack 24 for this turn, and then I was going to set this and set this in monster.
He
So
draws.
I think Matthew's just setting monsters to try and make some kind of tribute summon next turn.
Yeah. He comes up with a Sage this time.
Yeah. Did Travis decide to not play any cards again, or did he set Sage? Yeah, he didn't play any cards. So Eidos, Edier. Gonna tribute both of those for an Erebus. That's still not quite enough.
Nope, it's only 52. However, oh no, he can't pull back the Prime Monarch.
Yeah, because Vanity's Fiend is stopping that.
1 to 5.
Rolls, it's 3. That's the middle card.
Yeah.
Don't quite know what that was, but we'll find out what vanishes.
Yep. I think all of his cards is special summoning. This is huge. This huge Vanity's Fiend. It's a really really old card as well. What was Vanity's Fiend first released in?
Cyberdark Impact.
Cyberdark Impact. Wow.
I don't know. I'm not a judge. I don't know what the policy is.
Just attack extend the slip.
All right, so one last shot. That's not.
That's it.
That's actually not game.
You're hitting soul surge.
Well,
That's 5,200.
The game's over now.
I think he shook his hand, and that's the match over. So Matthew wins with a huge Vanity's Fiend. Vanity's Fiend. I mean, he still had a lot of stuff: Electric Virus and Stormforth. Wow.
Catch me if you can.